Hello, my gamer friends. I thought I'd do a video talking about where I would like to see the Avengers franchise go after Secret Wars. Now, a few things to preface this as I'm not someone who likes that Marvel chose to not have Avengers films going throughout the multiverse saga. I think that was a really dumb idea. I think that after Avengers Endgame, they should have within a couple of years, or as soon as COVID was over, come out with another Avengers film, but a smaller sized one. Sign that's not a big event. I don't think that every Avengers film needs to be a big event like Endgame was. So and that it's very important to mention because I for this next saga of the MCU after Secret Wars, I'm wanting multiple Avengers films. Um, Also, I do want to point out that hey, um, my ideas is here are under the impression that the Avengers will probably take a back seat in the next saga to the mutants and X Men. So, but so X Men I think will be the main focus of the phase, but I don't want um Avengers taking a back seat to mean that they're not getting films. So, with that out of the way, I do want this. I want to start this off. So firstly, I think the actual focus of the phase would be leading. And I think this would be really cool if this happens. It may not. I'm probably like completely off about this. These are just ideas of mine for what I think would be really cool to see. But I think that there's probably a decent chance that the actual focus of the phase will be leading up to an X-Men versus Avengers film as the big ending thing for the phase. Um, but sen- as we lead up to that, and because the Avengers won't be the focus, I want them to use that time to just do some absolutely balls to the wall Avengers stories for films. They like just really comic booky stuff. So these are not going to be in any specific order, but my first idea is an Avengers Blood Hunt movie. Blood Hunt is a comic storyline that's actually currently happening in the comics. It is basically just all of our superheroes fighting vampires. I think that would be really fun to see for an Avengers film. And I love vampires, and I think that would make for a really wacky film, seeing the Avengers fight them. Um, and then next, this is an idea that I think actually would fit really well into this, even though Avengers is taking a back seat. This could work really well into the saga because the villain would be a mutant, and so this next idea is Avengers versus Santa Claus. It would be a Christmas themed film where they fight Santa, who, if you don't know, in the comics is an evil mutant. He is one of the most powerful mutants in all of Marvel. Oh, so I think that would be for a really fun film, and I also just love holiday themed movies. Especially when it's like a franchise that's not usually holiday themed. So I think that would be really fun to see an Avengers film that's holiday themed, especially after the really fun short 20-30 minute thing that they did in the most recent thing of What If, most recent season of What If. they had a Christmas themed Avengers episode, and it was so much fun to watch. Finally, the last one, and as I said, this is not in any specific order, but an animated Avengers film. I would love to have an animated Avengers film. I don't really care who the threat is, but I just first before I say my idea for a possible threat, I just think a animated Avengers film would be a lot of fun. So so that's why I say I don't care what the threat is. But if I was to get to choose a threat, there is one particular thing that I would absolutely love to see, and I think it actually would work best in animation. Sadly, it's probably something that will never happen because of all the rights issues. But I think it would be really fun to have an animated Avengers versus the Justice League movie. And then and Kevin Feige working with James Gunn and Warner Bros. To try and make it happen as this co-production, I think would be a really cool thing. And by making it be this animated project, you can set it in another universe. You don't even have to connect to the MCU or the DCU, so that nobody feels like it's hurting either universe in any way. I just think that would be for a really fun animated film to see. All right, that's everything I wanted to. That's all of the ideas I had for some Avengers films post Secret Wars. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. That's everything I wanted to say for this video. So, as always, free Palestine. This again is your host, Smash Trivia John, signing off.